Low squad, low gang, what's up? Watch me do my thing. It's your polo partner, Mr. Low. Welcome to my channel and welcome back to my channel, all my loyal subscribers like Ellie and Tom. I will leave all their information in my descriptions, so you guys make sure you go check their channels out. That's something new I'm working on, giving my subscribers shout outs in the beginning of my video, my loyal subscribers that is. So I wanted to do this like a year ago, but I never got around to figure out how to do it. And then Ellie, she gave me a shout out in her video not too long ago, and it gave me that little push I needed to get the ball rolling on giving my subscribers some shout outs. So like I said, I will leave all their information in the description, so you guys go support them and subscribe to them. I'm doing something a little bit different today. I'm giving you guys a story about how I became a filmmaker or a videographer by mistake. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned.
Shout out to Low Squad, no gang.
Okay, to tell this story the proper way, I gotta go back some more, Okay, too far. Right there, that's fine, right there. So as you can see, I've been around art all my life. Art has been a part of me, like, basically all my life. You're saying, what does that have to do with filmmaking? I promise y'all, I will make this work, because art has a big play in this, and you're gonna see why when I get to telling the story. So in middle school, loved art, loved drawing, loved coloring, loved everything that had to do with art. Fast forward to high school, my freshman year, and I want to say freshman and junior year, I had an art teacher that I really loved. His name was Mr. Peck or something like that. And he noticed I was really like into the art. So I think at a parent-teacher conference, he told my mother to get me into a pre-college art program here in my state, which was like downtown. And on top of that, I did summer art classes too at the same college, which was MyEd. And I learned a lot there. I made some friends there, and that's where my journey like started to get like semi-serious with cameras, if you will. So I'm in here. My first year I did these art classes. I was in stop motion, which was like an animation class, because I was really deep in love with cartoons then. So I did that class. And if you guys don't know what stop motion is, it's where you like take something, put it in the frame, then you take it out to make it appear as if it was like moving. So that played a part in filmmaking. That's why I'm real good at like putting stuff in shots and whatnot, and the shot to make it seem like it's moving. And on top of that, I was already an artist, so I'm good with lighting. I know how to get the proper lighting because that's like second nature to me. So going into videography, I already have knowledge of how to do stop motion with the camera. I already have knowledge of lighting real well. So I just got sidetracked, so let's get back on track. So I was in stop motion class my first year there, and I was talking to this one girl at the time, and she was a photographer. No, that was the next year. Yeah, the next year. So, spoiler alert, I was talking to a girl that was a photographer. But, no. We did a lot of stuff with cameras and stop motion. They even had a green room, and I recorded my first video in that green room at Maya, the college, and they had everything you could think of in that green room. I'm talking about lighting. They even had a vocal booth where you can go in and do like, you know, your vocals and whatnot. They even had like these big fancy tripods that you can put your camera on. That's the only thing they didn't supply you with, I believe, was a tripod. I mean, not a tripod, a camera. So yeah, so I took the animation class my first year. Second year, I think I did product design, because that was still like in the animation field, if you will. So I did product design because we were designing these little clay toys, action figures, whatever you want to call it. So then that's when I started talking to the photography girl. And one day she came up to me and she was like, I need a model, and you're, I think she said you were cute or something like that, and you have a good face to be a model, so can you model with me? So I said, yeah, cool. So we're modeling. Well, I'm modeling downtown, and she's taking pictures, and she's like showing me the pictures and whatnot. And I asked her a little bit of information about the camera. And then I met this one boy who was in her class. His name was Jake. I met him, and one day, you know, we were like roaming around downtown, because downtown is beautiful. They have like really old buildings and a lot of good landscape shots you can get downtown. So we're downtown, and we've been shooting for like an hour downtown. We're an hour in, and he goes, I want to be in this shot. Can you take this picture for me? I said, yeah, but I don't really know too much about cameras. And he says, don't mind that. I got you. So he did all the settings, and I watched him do all the settings, like the, I think he had it on manual. That's what I shoot in, by the way, manual. I don't shoot in auto. I will tell you why I don't shoot in auto in a different video. Drop in the comments if you want to find out. So he set all the settings up, and he told me what he was doing with the ISO, shutter, and the aperture. So then I took the picture, and he loved it. And then I asked him, can I take some more pictures on, you know, his camera? And he said, yeah. And he comes back to me like the next day, because we had class the next day because it wasn't a weekend. So he comes back to me and he says, my teacher said these shots are amazing and whatnot. And he couldn't tell his teacher I took the shots, but yeah, he said, teacher loved them shots, man. So that really made me like curious what else I could do with a camera. So that kind of triggered me getting into photography. And most photographers, you know, start dancing around and tapping around into filmmaking, into filmmaking, if you will. So that got me started. So I got my first camera, and I didn't do no research on the camera, and I just got it. It was a Kodak. I got my first camera, didn't do enough research, ended up with a not so good camera, but you could make the best. Like if you have like low grade quality, you can still make the best out of that equipment. It's all about storytelling when it comes to videography, and it's all about getting the right shot when it comes to photography. So I got the wrong camera, and I made the best out of that camera until my mother gave me this camera right here I'm filming on right now, which is a Canon T6i, and this camera been out since 2015. Yeah, 2015, but I got it in 2017. And people still to this day ask me about what camera I use because they love the quality. So you can get good quality out of these cameras if you know how to work them well and get them out of auto, so you can have full access to your camera. So yeah, so got my Canon T6i right here. Spoiler alert, I'm in the market to get a new camera, trying to get it by my birthday, which is September 6th. So yeah, so I just got sidetracked again, I'm sorry y'all. So I got started with photography because of Jake and what that teacher told Jake about my shots. So then I started doing photography, and then I wanted to upgrade my camera. So like I said, my mother got me this T6i, and I did a lot of shots and a lot of shoots with this camera. This camera been a lot of places with me. I'm gonna talk about that when I get my new camera. So yeah, this camera been with me through a lot. It brought a lot of money to the table as a photographer, but it's time to elevate and go to the next level, because this is a beginner's camera. And yeah, so fast forward to college. I'm getting to the filmmaking stage now. Okay, fast forward to college. I'm in my art class, and my teacher says we don't have to stand up in front of the class and do a presentation. If we want to, we can record it and send it, or we can record it and put it on YouTube. That's how I got started with YouTube too, by the way. So I said, okay, cool. I'm gonna put mine on YouTube, but I wasn't really sure if I should do that. So then I started talking to my English teacher about it, because she could tell like I was like really stressed out about what to do. And we started talking, and she was like, why won't you just do YouTube? You got a good personality. And I said, okay, I'm gonna go with the YouTube. So I made my YouTube channel and whatnot, and I don't even know what my name was on YouTube then. I think it was my real name. So I made the YouTube video. Didn't have to stand in front of the class. The teacher played my video, and I watched my classmates like face reactions and stuff. And like my English teacher told me I got a good personality for YouTube. When I looked around, certain things I was saying and doing in that video made my classmates like laugh, like really, really laugh. And I said, classmates laughing. I think I can enjoy this YouTube thing. So then I pushed YouTube farther, because I just started YouTube to get a college project done. And then that's when I started researching things about YouTube and how to get better content and whatnot. So then, like, to get better content on YouTube and get better pictures, you have to play around in your settings in your camera. That's what I found out. So I started doing it and started not shooting in auto mode, got it out of manual mode, and bam, here we are today. People contact me for videography and photography now, because people think if you do videography, you do photography, and if you do photography, you do videography, but that's not always the case. You have some people that just stick with one or the other, but I do both. I'm one of them that do both. So yeah, that's the story, really. You know, I've been drawing all my life, been into arts all my life, so I know how to get the lighting right. That's like second nature to me. I know everything about shade, dark space, and all that, if you will. I knew how to work a camera from going to pre-college, because Jake made sure of that. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. I was just doing an assignment for college, and look at me now, you know. Got monetized. I've been monetized though, way back, and I got demonetized and monetized again. If you want me to tell that story, drop it in the comments, and I will be glad to share that story with you guys as well. So don't forget to hit the thumb, make it turn blue, and stay true. Also drop a comment below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And remember, if you want to get a shout out, drop a comment, but don't just drop any comment. It has to be relevant to that video. If it's not relevant to the video, you won't get a shout out. This your boy, Mr. Low. We signing over and out. Peace.